3 p.m., but now you can watch a show and get the early bird dinner at Denny's. All right, we got some awesome stuff for you. Like number one, if you've got to use the restroom, it's right out that door, right down the hall. Anybody can use it. Lock the door in there, because we're here to make friends, but not over in that room over there. No! Hey, if there's an emergency, we've got exits! Yeah! Oh, free of charge. That's the way out, the same way it came in. If there's something stopping you downstairs, like a fire or a dragon or something, just go through the door. There's a door that says, like fire alarm will sound if you push it. We've always wanted to be the one to push that door open, right? Maybe tonight will be the lucky night. You just go down the hall, there'll be more stairs right there. Wow! All right, so we are here for 401 Gives. It even says right there 401 Gives, so there's notes. You don't have to take notes on your own. These shows, they're all donation. So if you'd like to donate to the shows, just scan the QR code right there. It goes right to the 401 Gives website. They'll match the donation. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to this right now. This means a lot to us. It means a lot to us that you are all here with us tonight.
Sure, but if you don't have a phone, but you carry cash still?
What a great question. If you don't have a phone but carry cash still, as that strange man over there just asked, we have a box right there. You can just put the money right in the box. We appreciate your donation, whatever it is. Is there anybody who has never seen improv before in their lives? This is the first time? All right, well, very cool, You made a great trip. Everything you see tonight, there's never going to be shown exactly like this one. Everything is totally going to be made up on the spot right here. Oh, you can tell all your friends while they're at home watching the Young Sheldon reruns. You're out here having a great time on a Saturday night. And so I thank you for choosing to spend this Saturday afternoon here with us at the Providence Improv Guild. This show is for you two specifically tonight. Make sure they have a good time, everyone. Yeah. So, every once in a while, the performers, they're going to be coming to you, audience, and they're going to be asking for words. Oh, and it's like right now you're thinking, I know words, but it's a lot of pressure in the moment. So we're going to do a little practice run right here. All right? So when I count to 3, I want everybody to yell out to me their favorite flavor of ice cream. We're going to give a second for all that, and I'm going to categorize all the wrong answers. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right answers. That was very impressive. Very, very good right there. All right, you know what? I'm in a food mind right now, as you can probably tell. So this time, when I count to 3, I want everybody to yell their favorite appetizer. All right? Yeah! I saw some faces light up in the audience over that one. I'm happy just thinking about it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. A lot of pressure on those, isn't it? That's why we practice this stuff right now. Now, at the top of the set, when I came out, I said what my name was. So now we're going to see how well you were paying attention. When I count to 3, I want everybody to yell my name. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jared! Most of you were right.
Handsome guy.
Handsome Jared. All right. I think you're sick of me. Who's ready to see some improv? So the team that we have opening today is a very special team. It is an indie team. It is 2 of our more experienced performers. I have so much love and respect for these 2. I cannot wait for them to come out and you get a chance to see them. They're so humble over there right now. Yeah. They hate compliments, but you show them. They hate compliments and stuff, but you know what? I want you to keep laughing at them. Keep laughing. That'll show them. That'll show them. Let's make some noise for Bengay people!
This is my partner, John.
This is my partner, Michael.
And together we are Bengay Fever. What we do is a mono scene. Let me break that down to you. What you're going to see is an unscripted one-act play. We're going to see a tiny slice in the lives of 2 characters. The only thing we know about those 2 characters right now is that they are played by John and myself. I'll take that line again. Is that they are played by John and myself.
Did you memorize the script?
What? Everything else we guys want to discover together along the way. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Just to inspire us, we take a single word of inspiration.
Bassoon.
What, I'm sorry?
Bassoon.
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 Wow.
Oh, you put another arpeggio in.
Yeah.
Yeah, people love that.
Yeah.
They're like, how do you do so many notes so fast?
I don't know, it's in my head.
No, I mean the people always say when you play it, how do you do so? I don't want to interrupt your process.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
I know the process.
When I'm in my head, I'm in my head.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, it goes right to my head. It's great.
Yeah. Look, Maestro, I know.
All right.
I know.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. What?
Do you want me to take the dictation for you? Do you want me to?
No, that's fine. It's just a thing.
Yeah, that last whole note looks kind of like a half note. You kind of. I mean, I want to help you. I know you said you've only got so many years left where you can do the writing yourself, and just let me be your tool. You know all the notes, and I'll.
You can't write fast enough for my mind.
Mozart had Salieri. I can do it for you. I have electronic machines now.
How many times have I told you not to mention his name here?
You said not to mention the A name. The M name was fine.
I don't want to name any of those old composers. Who?
You like to think them
That's not a Mozart.
classical.
It's not Bob.
I'm not comparing this. That's a wonderful passage. It's going to be
No. That's
Everything
a Steinmetz. That's an original Steinmetz.
Right.
Because only a Steinmetz can write a Steinmetz.
I'm well aware of your father and your grandfather's history in the symphony. That's why I applied for this internship.
They were brilliant bassoonists.
You are a brilliant bassoonist and an even more brilliant composer.
You know how hard it is to compose an entire symphony on a bassoon?
Yeah.
Three
Plus to imagine-
generations we have bassoon-centered symphonies.
The fact that your brain does like a difficult, perfect mind, just mind palace around all the other instruments that have to play while you're just, and suddenly you see and hear violins, and like, all I hear is, I've been working on that bassoon impression. I know, it sounds a little bit more like an oboe,
Benjamin.
but I am trying. I'm trying, Maestro, I'm trying.
Try harder and on your own time. You're right. Oh, I've crossed my staff.
Hold on. Right there.
What?
I took 3 pictures and it digitized the entire page. That's why I'm
Why did you
saying.
do that?
Because I have to transpose it.
You're stealing my work?
No, when you want this.
No, I want it on paper. I don't want it electronically. People can get it electronically. People can't get the paper unless they come and take it from me.
But I have to print it some way. I can't take this giant board and like do like an ink print on it. It's not how.
No,
how do you
I
think you
understand that.
How do you think I've been doing the other printouts this year?
I assume we're recopying carefully.
By hand?
Yes. On the musical paper.
That would take me 3 times as long as it takes you to compose.
Well, of course it would.
Yeah, and the world can't wait that long for your genius. I have to get it out there right away. I give you the printouts. It's secure. It's not on Wi-Fi or anything. It's not. I mean, face it, with the symphony's budget, we don't have Wi-Fi, right? So everything's local, and then I plug it into my personal computer. It's in the office. It's locked up. And then afterwards, when it's on paper, and I have 3 copies, I actually delete the source file. So if we lose that paper,
What about hackers?
Again,
There are hackers.
Yeah, I delete it. So all we have are those 3 copies.
Even though it's deleted, I heard it's still somewhere there in the internet.
Well, no, it's not.
No, it's there. People can get it. Those hackers, they can get anything.
Yeah, they can.
You think you erased it. That's what they want you to think.
Right, but I still have.
See, these hackers, they're like I am musically. They look at a computer and they know what's in it. I look at a blank sheet and I hear music and I just write it out. They're gonna steal my music. They don't understand.
Is this? Are you afraid of the upcoming deadline?
No, I'm gonna finish the symphony.
Are you?
I am. By the July 4th concert, this will be totally done.
It's got to be done by mid-May. So that the
But it's for the July 4th
Yeah,
concert.
but they have to learn it. The players have to learn it.
What kind of musicians are we hiring?
Well,
They can't read music?
the fill yes, they can. But
Well, then don't put it in front of them when they read music. They don't have to memorize it.
they,
God, they're not actors.
you have
They're
to,
musicians. They just look at paper and go, make noises.
what are you going to say when they mess up a note? What are you going to say when they anticipate wrongly? When they turn that page and they screw up?
Nobody anticipates in one of my symphonies. Not if they want to play for me ever again. I will wipe out this entire orchestra if I have to. They bring in all new orchestra people, and they will play my music the way I want to play because I am a maestro.
Maestro, as I've mentioned before, we can't even afford Wi-Fi. What do you think we're going to afford? 200 more musicians. The guy on your first chair is threatened to quit 3 times. First chair is threatened to quit 3 times. And I've stopped him.
Benedict?
I told him my names is similar and it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, Benjamin, no. No, he's a stern taskmaster. I hate him. I'm embellishing the
Yeah, well, that's fine. Tell me your mother should have wiped your butt more. What, you baby? What kind of a child is this? I don't need a first-year, 59-year-old man who's worried about me being tough on him. I'm a maestro. If he doesn't want people being tough on him, go play at a school orchestra.
That man takes over for the conductor when he's not available. He's first chair.
Benedict is conducting my symphonies.
Not if the conductor is here, but he's threatened to quit as well.
Adolf is threatening to quit.
Adolph's had it up to here with you. Do you see how my hand is above my head?
Yeah.
Most people get up to here and quit.
Well, I'm trying. Fine. Adolf is 6'2". I don't care where he is.
I don't know exactly how tall he is. I don't have bubblegum
He's
cards.
6'2" because I have all of their statistics. Because all of them. All of those orchestra people out there. All of those musicians who can't memorize music. Because they have to read it off of paperwork. They need me. See, that's the funny thing. I don't need them. I can write the music without them. I'll play it. I'll go out there with my bassoon and I'll play an entire symphony for them.
Listen,
What?
no one's out to get you.
You sure?
We're all here for you. No.
Who's
sometimes-
we? Because I only have you. You're my assistant. Who's this we?
But you don't see the whole
Are
team.
there other people?
Look, you know what an analogy is?
Analogy? Yes, when you're allergic to something, if like trees.
Do you know what a simile is? Or a comparison? What a comparison?
Oh, I got a comparison, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to comparison.
Fine, comparison.
When
Did you say?
the American sport of baseball, when the pitcher's pitching a perfect game, no one's supposed
Did
to
you
talk
say
over.
analogy?
Yeah, analogy.
And you just let me go on thinking you said allergy?
I wasn't about to correct you, sir. I was deathly afraid of trying to correct you. If that was your understanding of the word, I was going to introduce another one.
Benjamin, if I mishear something, you can correct me.
So in baseball, pitcher's perfect. Pitching a perfect game. No one's allowed to even talk to him except the catcher, and that's just to talk about regular pitching styles. Don't mention the perfect game. But every other player in that outfield, everyone in the dugout, all of the fans, they all have the best interest of that pitcher at heart. And they will do everything. If there's a fly ball, they will risk a broken bone to catch it and catch that out so the perfect game continues.
I have something in my teeth.
Mm.
Sorry, you were saying?
Sorry. I'm just saying that the symphony and the conductor,
It's like baseball?
well, they've had it up to here with you, but they all want you to do it. They all want you to have that perfect symphony again. You're on a track record. You've won so many Grammy Awards in classical music. And
By the
you're
way,
about to
can we
break
buy
the
a
record.
real chair for in here? I'm tired of these folding things.
They're the same ones we buy for the musicians that we make them.
Well,
and
the
then-
musicians don't deserve as good a chair as I deserve.
well, maybe not, but one of their complaints is you make them stack the chairs at the end of the symphony. Like, we should have people for that, but we don't have the funding. Because
Oh, so I'm sorry, they can't. Do they need people to carry their instruments for them too?
no,
I know those flutes get awful heavy.
you don't manage the big board, you don't manage the printouts, you don't manage what goes in and out of your office. I do all that because you have someone, you have me, and I'm happy to do it for you.
Huh?
But
I'm
Maestro,
sorry, I mean.
Maestro, I've checked the books. I say we don't have money for Wi-Fi because you don't put it in the budget, but you're sitting on an endowment of $89 million that's just rolling over and gathering interest every year. Like, why?
Then
I
explain
can't-
to me this, explain to me this. Then why am I sitting on a $29.99 office chair from Home Depot?
Because you will not
Which, first of all, I don't know why you would get one at Home Depot anyway. But I apparently don't know where you buy office chairs.
First of all, there was a sale, and you instructed me to go for all the sales. Second of all, you don't put the money in the budget for us to spend. You're keeping it in the account. And every year when we sit down, last year when we sat down to do the budget, this is my second year with you, I'm like, oh, hey, look, the endowment's growing, and we can actually repair some of the broken parts of this place. New podiums, we can get the speakers fixed, and you were like, I needed one chair. I've been working on you too. I need one chair for my genius. And your genius is now sitting on the new one chair you allowed me to buy from Home Depot. Why are you saving
I'm
some money?
sensing some resentment.
No, it's you.
No, there's a lot of resentment
You
coming
won't let
up.
us
That's
love
a
you.
lot of passive aggressive coming at me.
Why don't you
You
just
know,
let us?
you're impeding my progress here. You're putting up a roadblock on the highway of creativity.
Well,
You're putting a speed limit on my Autobahn.
Well, your Autobahn is backed up for 500 miles from Frankfurt to Berlin. Even if you put the fastest car in the world on that road, it's not going anywhere because you won't let it. Just, we don't want the whole fund. Just do the purse strings a little bit.
So you're saying if I release some of the endowment,
Just for the things the symphony needs. That way you can get your things done. That way the musicians, these players have supported you for almost 2 decades. And some of them are ready to go. They're ready to move. They'll move 20 miles east so they can play in another big town. But I want to keep them here because they love your music. They love the way
they're
you
playing
used to be.
some of the most unique symphonies that have ever been written
Right.
recently.
Mhm.
Because I don't follow the mold that was set
Right.
hundreds of years ago.
The recordings of your symphonies, as I said, won Grammys. These are not fly-by-nighters. These people have your back. They want you to have that perfect game, that perfect symphony. But you never thank them? You make them stack chairs? That is beneath them. We should have a small staff. Not permanently, not full-time. We have an event, we hire like 5 or 6 people. Clean up afterwards.
What about volunteers?
They can't do that anymore because the minimum wage hour law passed. So you have to pay people. Because if you don't put them on payroll, and a volunteer hurts themselves, then they could sue you and take the entire endowment. And I've been protecting you from that because I've been doing all the work. And I just can't keep up with your brilliance. Our players can't keep up with your brilliance. They need help to do the things that they should be doing. If they were in other symphonies, they wouldn't do these menial tasks. They just concentrate on learning the music and playing it at the top of their ability to show you how much they love what you churn out. So if you help them do that, you'll find you resent them a lot less. If you don't mind, that half note was supposed to be a whole note, and you shook a little bit. Can I correct it for you? You've acknowledging it as what should be. Okay? That's the note you wanted in there. If I'd let this go, you'd have told me that the...
Benjamin,
Okay, my son.
did you say that half note has to be a whole note?
You said it, but you only wrote a half note because you were shaking.
Why did you make it a quarter note? The little flag is a quarter note. I've told you that. The line's the half note. The full circle is just the whole note.
So this is why we're working together?
This is why you don't write on my whole.
Right, but if they played that half note, you'd been mad, right? So either way, the note was wrong. I just duplicated your mistake. I didn't originate the mistake.
But my note was closer to correct than yours was.
Closer to correct. When you're out there and they play it, you haven't seen me. They had to stop last time because you started screaming and throwing things down from your balcony. Do you know what it's like when I have to get hate mail from someone who got hit with a junior mint?
Come on, if some blue-haired lady wants to complain about getting hit with a junior mint.
It was the whole box. You never even opened it. You just slammed it down.
Oh, I thought you meant the one when I spit the junior mint at.
Is there?
I don't know, maybe she didn't notice, it could kind of stick in her hair.
You could see
I
that
did
from the
throw a
balcony.
box. What?
You could see that from the balcony.
Well, I was only in the balcony below me.
Yeah,
I didn't get to the men,
That's a 15-foot drop. You could see that. It was stuck in the hair.
I told you.
But you couldn't see
She
that.
had like that blue silver hair, like streaming, stuck out like a.
We're writing these India ink on an ivory board, and you're telling me you couldn't see that you had done the half note instead of the whole note? Only 10 feet away.
I don't know, maybe I'm farsighted. What's your problem?
Myself,
I can't, you know, I'm trying to create around this well,
how many fingers am I holding up? I knew it.
what?
You can't see anymore. Why?
I can
Let me
see
help.
certain things.
Just let me help.
I can see enough.
Your brilliance is in composing, and the genius in hearing music that's not even being played yet.
Yeah, but the brilliance comes from here, and it comes out here.
Right. But if you just say what the notes you are, what you want, I will transpose them.
You can't do it fast enough. That's the problem. You don't understand. My brain is in full creative mode.
Yeah.
It is working at a speed that I can't comprehend. But my hand somehow, through decades of doing this, can write as fast as I can think.
Except for that half note.
Most people can't write as fast as they think. I have that gift.
Except for that half note.
And I can hear it in my head. I hear the symphony.
Did you hear that half note? No, it's wrong, 'cause that's the one you wrote, but you wrote it wrong.
You were talking to me when I was writing that one. Benjamin, you came in and interrupted me right in the middle of brilliance.
Mine sort of too.
When you derail brilliance, you know what you get? Subpar. You get half as good as what a whole note should be.
All right. Would you like me to go and let you finish composing on your own? You wanna?
Well, now you've totally thrown me.
I leave the room, and it's just you and the music in your head, and you just have to put it on paper, right? You can do that, because your eyes work perfectly, and your arms no longer shaky, so you can do it like you always have done, right? You don't need help. You don't need people to care for you.
Right, first off, that's condescending. And secondly, give me a paper towel, I just wrote on my lip.
Will you let me get you the paper towel?
Please, get me a paper towel.
It's select the size. You want a half or a whole?
Give me a half to lip.
Let the record show. I pulled a half. I didn't accidentally pull the whole.
Do I have blue lips?
No.
You looked away.
No. I snickered because we're using black ink. You don't
Do I
have
have
blue lips.
black lips?
A little bit. You couldn't even tell me the color of the ink, could you? You just looked right at it.
I thought it was dark blue. Great. You know,
Remember
I'm nitpicky.
last year when I dislocated my shoulder and I had my arm in a sling for like 3 months. You didn't make fun of me. In fact, you were the most supportive boss I'd ever had for those 3 months.
But Ben, you're the best assistant I've ever had. Why don't I worry about anything except this? And then you have to bring all this stuff to me.
Can we go back 10 seconds? Can you say that again?
You're the best assistant I've ever had.
And you wanted to take care of me right then, right? Because I was not at my optimal.
Right, but I knew you were just temporarily, temporarily unable to perform all of your duties. And I knew you were going to come back and be 100%, so.
So why don't you let me do the same for you? Because there's little things that have nothing to do with your genius or your composing that are starting to slip. And we can make allowances for that. We can fix that. You can still work at your optimum.
Look, Benji,
Yes, master.
you're not a genius.
No, I'm not, and you are.
Right.
All I have to do is
take
listen.
the place of me.
No, I'm not.
I can hire people to take the place of you. They won't do it as well.
Right.
But they may be competent. And I might find that needle in the haystack. Maybe I'll find someone better than you. Or even as good as you.
You've been doing this for how many
But
years?
you'll never find someone as good as me.
You don't want to find someone else.
And you won't, and no one can compose what I compose because it comes from inside of me. So I'm irreplaceable.
That's what I'm saying. And if you let us
Benjamin,
work together, then your genius will live on far more years than it could if you worked on your own. I'm not composing, I'm not doing anything else to the notes, I'm not even putting in notes, because that's not my role. My role is to help transpose what's coming out of your brain. Because I will do it much faster than you physically can right
Thank you for calming me down. I know when you grab my hand like that, I'm probably being a little out of control.
now. I mean, it was the safety symbol we agreed upon at the beginning of this relationship. Grab my left hand if I'm ever flying off it. I mean, that was the hand you pitched the junior mints with, so I know it's the one that,
The hug was too much.
yeah,
Appreciate that.
yeah.
Keep your distance.
We can keep our distance out here, but know that in here, I'm right in step with you. I want you to succeed as much as you do, if not more.
Okay. All right, then we need to come up with a new plan. Okay. Truth of the matter is, I barely can see anything, and I've lost the ability to see colors.
Thank you
And I don't know why.
Thank you for admitting that.
All right, so now we know.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's fine.
This stays between us.
No one else needs to know, just
Wonderful.
core people in the process. We really need to transpose this, and then we give it to the musicians that no longer
Because they'll
want
replace
it.
me.
No.
I'll lose my job. That's the thing. I will lose my job.
If the
They'll replace
conductor
me.
lost his eyesight, they would probably replace him over time. If any of our musicians lost their eyesight, but they couldn't memorize an entire piece and keep time, they would think about replacing it. But you don't need your eyesight to do what you do.
But I needed to get it out and onto something.
No, you don't. You need to tell me what the note should be, and I will transpose. And then, section by section, I will read it back, and as I read those notes, I know you will hear it playing in your head. And if you want to correct something that I have read mistakenly, not something that you wrote down incorrectly in the first place, something that I am transposing incorrectly, we'll have that correction step, which is not what we have now. You will never have to worry about something being played out in front of an audience that you did not want on the page in the first place.
Okay. Okay. Well,
It's not going to be a perfect system.
stop.
Can I get you chairs?
No, I can sit in a chair myself. God.
No, I didn't mean for you. I still mean for the orchestra. I mean, just,
Yeah, you can get the chairs.
I'd rather not have to duct tape a few chairs together if the orchestra sits on.
I'll open up the endowment.
Again, I don't want control of it, so we just, I
No,
just
no,
want
I'm
to
just
go
gonna
over
open
the
it
budget.
up so we can purchase some things that we've needed.
I just want to go over the budget next year
All right.
and figure out things that we should spend money on versus what we should.
Okay. You can sit if you want.
You know what? You've
You're
told me
always
that if I
sitting.
sit, it hinders your brilliance, and I remember that.
Well, you
from-
pretty much derailed that. That's gone. This whole,
This
I'm halfway into a, I don't know, I have to refocus.
Hey,
I have to find it again. It was there and now other, thank you.
we're gonna start the process on this, right? First of all, we're gonna have a light lunch. We're gonna have, it's gonna be mostly vegetables. I know you need a few beef medallions in there, but the doctor said, okay, you more vitamins, so. We're gonna have something that'll keep you awake and alert.
Yep, got it.
And then when we come back, we will start at the beginning of the piece, and I'm gonna read you all the notes. And we will make corrections. And then once you've given the golden seal to this set, we'll start on the next piece.
All right. I don't feel comfortable ceding power to you.
All I'm doing is taking your direction.
I know, but it feels.
I'm reading your own words back to you. All you have to do is agree with yourself, right? And you've been doing that your whole life. Man, you're brilliant.
Okay.
And I want to be a part of keeping you brilliant.
I'm gonna take some of these steps, Ben. I'm gonna try to do some things and implement some ideas that you've come up with.
You know, even if it never gets that far, the fact that you've said it this time means more to me than you can imagine.
All right.
Let me go get the car. I'll bring it around.
Okay.
We'll go lunch.
Sounds good.
All right? You want to choose the radio station to listen to, Emily? Yeah, I thought so. That's all.
goes for Bengay. Alright, for this next stage of the show, before we go on, I'm gonna have everybody stand up. Let's all stand up. We're gonna do a little improv game right here. Alright? It's called Tiger, Martian, Salesman. So, whenever I say tiger, I want everybody to do the to go grrr. So when I say tiger, everybody go grrr. Tiger! Grrr. Tiger! Grrr. Alright. Whenever I say Martian, I want everybody to give yourselves a little Martian antennas. Give a beep beep, a little beep 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 beep. So when I say Martian, beep 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 beep. Martian, beep 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 beep. Then when I say salesman, we're gonna do, I apologize to any salesman in the audience. When I say salesman, we're gonna give our smarmiest little smile to hand out and say, hi there. Salesman, hi there. Salesman, hi there. All right, now we're gonna put them all together, and when I say it, we're gonna do it. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yeah. Tiger! Arr! Tiger! Arr! Martian, beep, beep, beep. Salesman, hi there. Martian, beep, beep, beep. Tiger! Arr! Salesman, hi there. Martian, beep, beep, beep. Martian, beep, beep, beep. Tiger! Arr! Tiger! Arr! Tiger! Arr! Look to the person next to you and say tiger! Arr! Look to the person next to you and go tiger! Arr! Nothing we ask of you tonight will make you look any more ridiculous than you did right then, so feel free to keep having a great time. Yeah! You can go ahead and sit down if you'd like now, get a little comfy. Hey, audience! If you've got social media like all the cool kids do, you should follow us. We really mostly do our stuff on Facebook. Then, as you start to see shows and sets that you like, you can see when they're performing, when classes and workshops are coming up. That's when all that fun stuff is going on. So go out to Facebook, like old people like we still have. Look up Providence Improv Guild, like and subscribe. And we're there. We're also on YouTube too, so you can see the shows after. What? That's right. A lot of Jared on there. That's what we want, isn't it? I agree. Wow. All right. Are we ready for some more improv right now? Yeah. Let's make some noise. So this is one of our Friday night house teams. What? Perform on a Saturday? That's right. As long as the time and space don't matter here. Let's make some noise for Nice Day.
What's called an Armando style montage. We are going to have a guest monologist who is John Ring, everybody! So all John would be, so he's gonna do a monologue and then we're gonna do scenes based from that monologue. We're gonna create worlds from it. And what John will need to get started on his monologue is any word.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Wow. Okay. Pineapple. Yeah. So, I work at an auto body shop. So people, obviously, we're dealing with them in one of the more traumatic times of dealing with stuff. I have a coworker. His name's Dave, and he's kind of the main writer. He writes all the damage on the cars and stuff. And we have different vendors that we use. And one of those vendors is Mike, and he is a dent repair guy. So he comes in and does paintless dent repairs. You might have a little dent in your car, and you can come back out, and you don't have to paint it and stuff. Mike, the dent repair guy, likes to talk. And Dave has his own little office. So I'm kind of in a group of 4 cubicles, and he's in the office with Mike. And all you can hear is Mike talking. And Mike has stories of the most unbelievable kind. Like every time I get pieces of it, it's always like, yeah, I don't think so. Kind of thing, he seems to get himself almost in the middle of and on the outskirts of happenings of things that he thinks is going on. So, so one day I'm listening talking, and Dave, who works for us, goes camping. So he has a big camper, and every weekend he goes to his camper in the summertime. So apparently Mike camps too, so they're talking about camping, campgrounds and everything. And so they're talking about camping, and then the pineapple came up, because it's a symbol of swinging for people. So they were talking about all the people in the campground that have pineapples and stuff out, and there must be swingers. And the assumption was that anyone that had a pineapple anywhere was a swinger. So if you had a pineapple anywhere on your property at the campground, they were convinced, oh, I'm going to swing. And to listen to two people talk about other people like that was fun, because they jumped to a lot of conclusions, shall we say, about swingers. Like, so they were saying like, oh, those people, yeah, you probably just go up to them, and if they're interested, you just be like going inside and fool around, like they just fool around with everybody. I'm sitting out there going like, wow, let's leap to some vicious conclusions about people. You don't even know these people. I'm thinking bad about them because they're campers. So, I mean, because I haven't figured out the concept of leaving your, middle class suburban home with your neighbors and going to another place where you have another home with all the same people kind of surrounding you. It's like a parking spot, and you have a little bit of yard, and there's another camper here and another camper here. I'm like, you just moved to a different neighborhood for the weekend. So you got weekend neighbors and weekday neighbors, but some of your weekend neighbors are probably having way more fun than your weekday neighbors. I'm just jumping to conclusions. Basically the swingers. And then the assumption that they're all swingers, like my wife and I have a pineapple that her brother carved for us because it's a welcoming gift, and it's Italian, and it has to do with, I can't put it on my door now because I'm afraid people are going to drive by and be like, oh, he's got a pineapple on his door, right? So suddenly it's like this whole innocuous little thing is like, ooh, make sure you don't have any pineapple on it. Then they started talking about that. So what if somebody comes in with like, God forbid a woman walks in with pineapple jewelry on? I mean, I don't know what they would do. It's like, it's just a thing. It's just a symbol. It's okay. And they're like, they get so into it, talking to each other, and it's like they're, I don't know, they live this like cloistered little life. They kind of do the same stuff all the time. It's really repetitive, and they don't have a lot of creative outlets, although Dave does hunt. I will throw that in there. So he's an avid hunter, owns guns, and I've had a lot of talks with him, because if you notice, I do have a LGBTQ flag on my arm, and I work in in an environment that is full of a lot of cis male hyper-masculinity going on. So I've had Dave and I are really good friends. We've known each other for years, so we've had a couple of really serious talks. So he's a good guy. He owns guns. He hunts. He eats what he hunts. He doesn't overhunt. So he's a good person. I know he does kill an animal, but like I said, he does it, I believe, for the right reasons. Like, I cut him a lot of slack. Mike's a jerk. So, yeah, and he's really, really loud, and just, all he likes to do is talk about other people, and so that is like my day. Every time Mike comes in, I'm like, oh crap, Dave's gonna be in the office for half an hour, and I gotta listen to this guy spew stupidity about everything else. And secretly, all of us in the office think that really, Mike is a swinger.
All right, mechanics, get in here. Okay, all right. I'm glad we're semi-circling over this new prototype. We have a Mr. Haverford, for context. Mr. Haverford, as we know, is our finest customer, right? He brought over a hydrogen car. It's not working.
Hydrogen?
The diesel.
Diesel.
All right, let's regroup. It's not a diesel car. We all know how to deal with diesel, right? Mike, Diesel! That's not what we have in front of us. That's not what we have in front of us. This car runs on hydrogen. Water is what it emits.
Yeah, we can drink water, but we don't drink that. What is it?
Yes!
The only time I drink water is after I drink a beer.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm just
Take
saying.
a shower. There's water too.
All right, we're going somewhere here. So, we need to figure out how to get this car to drink water.
What if we put I'm trying.
Water and beer has water, and you
Yeah.
can put the water in the beer in the car.
Well, go ahead. Let's put. Well, someone gave a beer.
Yeah. Get Dave 2 beers, one for the car, one for Dave.
Oh, beers for all of us. Get beers for all of us.
Thank you.
For further context, Mr. Haverford wants his car back.
More popular.
Great. Step one.
What are these electronic doors?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, so on the last camping trip I went on, I fought a live bear.
Andrea, I love you, you're my best friend, but if you were to fight a live bear, I think the bear would win. I think I'd be able to tell.
Tina, your doubting me about my bear fighting skills hurts me down to the core. I thought we were better friends than that. I thought you would have thought I could not only fight a live bear, but beat the live bear in hand-to-paw combat.
If I didn't know you well enough, I'd just say, yeah, okay, whatever. But you're my friend, and I just want to say, people are talking, people are starting to talk, and I'm starting to...
What are they saying? What's the gossip? What's the tea? Is it Andrea can fight bears?
That's not
I'm
it.
trying to give off big fighting bear energy.
I understand that you're saying that Andrea can't beat bears.
Yeah, that's what she's been putting out there into the world. She makes her own shirts, she talks about it online, yeah.
Well, as you can tell, I'm a bear. And Andrea whooped me good.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought she was lying.
No. You see the way I'm standing right now?
Oh my god.
I can go upright. Used to.
You are banged up.
You notice how this eye isn't normally bulging? Andrea did this to me!
That's vicious. That almost makes me not like her even more. She hurt something in nature? She hurt a poor animal?
Andrea's a great soul!
You know, Mr. Bear, I really appreciated you taking my money, and so you've run into a tree multiple times to make it look like I beat you up. My self-esteem couldn't take people not thinking I beat up a bear, but now people are mad at me because they think I beat you up, and now they're saying I'm a bad person because I beat up a bear. If I give you more money, will you, tell people that, nah?
People are talking, Andrea.
What are they like, oh, Andrea's such a nice person who definitely didn't beat up no bears? I hope so.
They're saying you're bribing bears with pine in order to raise your self-esteem to say that you beat them up. Andrea?
Now that is a gosh darn lie. I would never bribe bears with pine cones. They like other things like salmon and honey. I would never no bear would be bribed with a pine cone. They'd throw it back in my head, and no one has thrown pine cones in my head.
No, I'll take pine cones and tell her right now.
Our cubs need to eat, and you come back with nothing but pine cones? We need salmon and honey! Hey, I couldn't help but notice you had a New England Patriots flag out in your front door. We're coming to, I brought some chicken wings. Let's go. Let's watch the game, guys. Come on. Right? You're Patriots fans? I can come over, right?
Yeah, you know what that means, though, right?
What? That you like the New England Patriots?
The sign on the front doorstep.
Yeah.
Number one Patriots fans?
All right.
Yeah, I'm down.
You're down.
Yeah,
Patriots flag.
Football isn't necessarily at the top of the list.
Oh, you thought we were gonna come here and watch football?
Big divisional game today, huh?
Oh, so you think?
It's gonna be a big day for you and us. 3.
Yeah, I got my foam finger here.
The Davidsons over there, they have a pineapple.
Yeah.
And the Torkelsons over there, they're into football. Football. You know.
Patriots.
Patriots! And I hear there's a lot of fruit on it. I'm not really sure what the fruit is about, but we have to get to the bottom.
Well, sometimes
of
you
the
just
fruit.
need to eat. Sometimes you just need to eat a nice healthy balanced diet.
Well, there's a lot of symbolism here. You know, symbol apples. You know, how about them apples?
How about that? I mean, that's a very patriot thing you're saying.
Look, I just want to order some breakfast, okay? That's really
Okay, so what are you ordering?
I'm ordering eggs.
I don't know, the people will think that you're going to be a life giver. That, you know, eggs, you know, there's a lot of symbolism in there. People are looking at us, honey. You know, people are looking at us.
Thank you for coming to Denny's. Do you want to try the Grand Slam?
Yeah, Grand Slam. Oh no.
Okay, we hit the deer. Hit the deer.
Yeah, I'm no. It's right there.
The only way to make this better is if we eat it.
Oh shit.
Again? We can't just leave a dead deer in the road and then drive off and not use its body. If we act now, we didn't mean to kill it, but now that it's dead, we have to take it home and we have to eat it. We have to use it to nourish ourselves. Otherwise, it died in vain.
Oh, God. I'm not even gonna live this time.
Okay. Oh, poor thing. Poor little deer.
I thought it would still be alive, huh?
No, I whacked it real hard.
No, we were going 30 miles per hour.
Yeah. Slow for the road, but fast for a deer. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Lift. 1, 2, 3. In the truck, in the truck.
Right on top of the trunk.
Here, you drive.
Okay.
Thank God we got this hydrogen card all over. Oh my God! A bear! A bear! Son of a bitch!
I was just getting upright.
If I paid you enough pine cones, would you forget that this ever happened?
Someone keeps shooting at the produce for sport. there's just bullet holes in all the produce.
Dennis, the guy, isn't it the little guy who wears like,
Wait, you know the guy that's been shooting at the produce?
Gary, hey!
look at what Dennis,
Dennis, he's your friend.
he's like, Dennis, how many? Dennis.
Sir, Dennis is your... Dennis, you can't shoot the fruit in Stop and Shop. You really can't shoot fruit anywhere. Like, you can't...
I told you you get banned from, we take away your go points.
No, come on, man. Come on, Gary. You leave my go points
You
alone.
won't be able to get gas for cheap
Oh,
anymore.
come on. No, that's fine. I won't shoot any more produce.
No, Danny, we've been telling
Wait,
you.
you can't shoot things in the Stop and Shop. I want to be very clear because I could see that you were trying to find a loophole there. Francine here knows loopholes. Francine doesn't allow loopholes.
Well, Francine, I'm just saying that, like, it's just for, I'm gonna eat everything I shoot.
The management and the corporates, they frown on shooting at the produce. So it's, well, we can still be friends, but I don't think you should. Why that's hard.
What if I just set fire to it?
No!
Yes. Why?
Whoa, and
No fire, no guns. Why don't you just put it in the bag and then bring it home and make a salad out of it?
okay, well, I'm gonna have to wrestle it.
Hey, welcome to Shaw's.
Hi!
You can do whatever the fuck you want here.
It's gonna be a great salad.
All right, Anderson's pineapple. Our sales of pineapple are through the roof, so I do think that is good. We are all making a bit more money. It's just kind of the connotation that comes with our product now is not, not something wholesome, not something that we really want to put out there into the world.
It's not the most Christian, I suppose.
Yes, and as a Christian company, we actually want to get away from that.
I think though, isn't it adding, aren't we getting some benefit out of this? People are buying more pineapples, perhaps?
Yes, absolutely. They are, Mr. DiCarlo, and I appreciate your marketing scheme. You're really taking it under your wing, but I feel like a lot of this is kind of, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of this is kind of your fault. You're kind of really,
My fault?
yeah.
I am the chief marketer for DiCarlo Pineapple. I put the DiCarlo in the DiCarlo Pineapple.
Yes.
So how dare you?
It is your name. It is your name, and you're really putting it out there for sure.
So apparently there's an issue. Refresh me.
Well, sometimes a fruit is not necessarily a fruit.
You're making chocolate pineapples, Mr. DiCarlo.
Is it? There was a market for it. We made it. Delicious.
People are getting sick. There's too much sugar in it.
There's sugar in it before.
That's fair.
Now there's sugar.
Whoa, DiCarlo pineapples. More sugar than you can hope for.
I better act now. Hi, is this DiCarlo Pineapples?
Yeah.
Hi. My name's Barry, and I want a case. I want a case of DiCarlo Pineapples.
Oh, okay. Go to the store.
You gotta be better with customer service. Don't want to order things, we got 'em.
Look, I don't want to go to the store. I want to order it from you.
Nah, come on.
There's a reason we added the call to order function. You won't be able to send DiCarlo pineapples to anyone, anywhere. You can't just be like, nah, I don't want to do it. Go to a store, completely disregarding everything.
It's silly. Not enough people go out anymore. Everyone just stays in their house, sits at home, yakety yak on the computer, yakety yak on the phone. I want people to go out.
Look, if I want to yakety yak on the computer or on the phone, I can do it. This is my right. Get me a case of those chocolate pineapples.
You talk about camping, or going out and ballroom dancing, leaving your house, sir.
Yes, I've thought of it and declined. I don't know, maybe you're right. I'm putting you on speaker because I can't, I don't know, maybe I should go out.
Yeah. Maybe you should put yourself out there.
This is like the 5th existential crisis you've given someone.
So we have another monologue, John.
Yeah.
Give us another word.
Spaghetti.
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 Good. You guys know what spaghetti means, right? Okay, so spaghetti. What? I'm trying. Oh yeah, one of my favorite meals is kind of like everybody has that kind of guilty show they like to watch and they don't really made, and so one of my favorite meals is chicken parm. I have like a wicked weakness, and I really have a weakness for like Greg's chicken parm. I hate to plug a restaurant, but it's really good. The chicken is really big. It's just, it's like fake homemade. You want to believe that if my mother was Italian, and she wasn't, she was Portuguese, so we didn't get chicken parm. Chicken parm was like, I would hope my mother would have served me this. My wife's Italian, but she doesn't make chicken parm. And my mother-in-law wouldn't give me chicken parm. The closest I got was mock lasagna. That's another story. Let's go to that. Yeah, let's tell the mock lasagna story. That's fine. So I'm in college. So this is like way before most of you were born. And that is where I met my wife. She's sitting in the front row, so that's why I keep referencing over here in case you guys are wondering. So we met in college, and she took me home, like people do. They take their boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, pals, sometimes just their roommates home, and of course parents, have to give you a once over and kind of check you out. Now, granted, in 1981, I was a little stuck in the 70s, so I had a large afro, if you can picture this, and a beard, but I still have a beard, but it was darker, so yeah. So when I came home, I was a hairy, young, 20-something, thought he was hot shit. I wasn't even 20, no, I was 18, that's right, I was 18, so I knew nothing. So it became, they comment a lot, and my mother-in-law would call my hair big, so she's like, oh, he has big hair. I was like, big hair? I said, big hair. I'm like, great. So now I got labeled with big hair for the rest of my life, which is why I keep it short now. Anyway, so and she was making dinner, and she made, I was like, oh, I thought we were getting lasagna. And so I was like really excited, because, lasagna, that's labor intensive. That's like, I give a shit about you, I made you lasagna. And if you go out to a restaurant, they go, hey man, this is a 7-layer lasagna, we put some effort into it, that's why it's $15. And you can only have like a piece about maybe this square, because it's so rich and thick, you're gonna love it. Have you had mock lasagna? No? Really? It's not lasagna. It's kind of a big ziti, sort of a thing. So, my mother-in-law's name was Pat, and my father-in-law's name was Bill. And so I was talking to Cheryl, who's my wife. So I gotta give you guys some names to live, right? Good. So we're talking to her, and I was like, so your parents really hate me. Like right off the bat, they start off with like, oh, he has a grooming issue, and then apparently he's not really good enough for. We're just gonna throw this mock shit at him and see if he figures it out. Because he's Portuguese. What does he know about lasagna, right? I'm like, come on, it's Italian food. I grew up in Rhode Island and Massachusetts. Trust me, I know lasagna. So so this was an interesting way I first met my in-laws, and then eventually, years later, after we were married for almost 30 years, then my father-in-law did finally tell us that they weren't too happy about us getting married. So you'll find out the truth eventually. I think that's what it's getting to. That mock lasagna was really just telling me we don't want you here. But if you're gonna marry our daughter, we'll have to put up with you. But the best you're getting is mock lasagna.
Hey, thanks for answering my dating ad. Though it really doesn't work because I put in my dating ad, I like my partners like I like my lasagna, thick and rich.
Thank you.
I hope you like the Olive Garden. It's my favorite.
Yeah, no, I think it's a very neutral place, like for our first encounter.
More breadsticks?
Yeah, of course.
Keep them coming. I love this Olive Garden because they just throw the breadsticks. It's like, what this tour Italy really needs? A
Italy?
Yeah, it's where they put the, you got a lasagna, you got a chicken Alfredo, and then you got a spaghetti bolognese, and it's all on the same plate. So you get to do a little tour.
Get your
my
bottle of Cabernet here.
I'm so glad that I'm glad that they dropped the wine, and then there's shards of glass now in the food. So it's the tour Italy, and then breadsticks, and then shards of glass. Tiffany, you're real pretty.
Thank you. I was thick and rich before, and now I'm pretty. I love it.
You look pretty well without saying it, but I just wanted to say it again because you're just so pretty.
Thank you. So, do you like other places to eat?
Oh, I love the Outback Steakhouse. I love the
Okay.
Red Lobster. I love any of those big chain restaurants.
And minestrone soup.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love that I now just have second-degree burns from the house.
This lasagna is so hard to make. It's labor intensive. Oh my God, we need to unionize.
We need to unionize. I cannot take one more day of this.
We got another noodle coming in.
Look at that thing.
Boss!
Look at that noodle.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Another layer. I'm sorry.
What's going on here? Is this the way you stack a lasagna?
I'm sorry, but
The symmetry. There's no symmetry. It all has to be you. And did I hear something about unionizing?
no.
You will not unionize in my establishment.
Yes, Mr.
Just
Patroni.
said it's a lot of work.
For one. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a lot of work. We're working to the bone.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
getting to the bone.
Do you have pains?
I do have pains. Hey, look at the size of these noodles.
It's noodles.
It's
It's noodles.
noodles, exactly. Look at them, they're huge.
You know what I mean when I say it's noodles. Are noodles heavy?
No, sir, no, sir.
He says noodles aren't heavy. You are a crybaby.
I am not a crybaby.
Oh, that was a little more.
Yeah. See, those noodles. Yeah, when they're dry, they ain't nothing. But those have been soaking. They've got water.
Yeah.
Did someone call you a crybaby again?
They did.
You big crybaby. You go to work. You're such a
I know,
big
but I want to come
crybaby.
home. I just want to be able to be myself. I don't need to talk about
You're the breadwinner. You're the lasagna winner in this family. You gotta.
the noodles are so heavy.
Your husband is not unionizing his noodle.
Oh, keep it coming for nice things! Yeah! Hey, audience! If you're watching that and you're like, I would love to learn how to do that, well, you are in the right place! What? Sorry, I got a little distracted for a second there. Thank you for putting your shirt on, John. So, yeah, if we've got a website, everybody, a website! Yeah! Oh, I'm irrationally happy about that. We've actually had it for a long time. If you go to improvpink.com, you go to the website, you click where it says classes, you know what you're going to find there? Classes! It makes sense. It's so organized. We have a new level 1 starting April 15th. Maybe you're thinking, I'd like to learn how to do that. That's where you start. You start with your first class. It is scrumptious there. Also, you might be looking at me wearing a shirt thinking, wow, could I look as good as him wearing a shirt like that? Yeah. No, you couldn't. But you can still go there and buy a shirt like this.
You can.
You can. You go to the improvpig.com website. You click around, you'll find where you can buy the shirts there. You should spend some time on that website and buy all sorts of stuff. I I guess everybody's really ready to buy some shirts right now. Shirt buying energy in the audience right now. All right. Well, I know all you want is to listen to me come up with more bullshit up here, but instead, what we're going to do, we are going to bring up one of our Saturday Night House themes and one of my favorite themes out there. Let's make some noise for Space
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? How about once more for Bengay fever? And another time for nice things. They did a great job. We are Space Trash. We're really excited to perform for y'all. We're going to do a deconstruction. What we need to get started is an aphorism. This is something, a phrase we're going to live by. Something like, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. What you got? What you chewing on up here?
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Thank you so much. I went old-fashioned. I got us a big map of Florida. I think if we take one road trip, we can visit every single one of your cousins and my cousins, all in one fell swoop.
How long is this going to take again?
Well, it takes about 18 hours to get from where we are. 18 for sure, yeah. And that's not counting when we're going to stop for breaks and we got to, it's good to get up and walk around a little bit on such a long drive like that.
Yeah.
And we'll have the dogs, we got to walk the dogs, let them do
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
You know.
okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be a long, long trip. But then I figure we can do this trip, then we don't have to see any of your cousins or any of my cousins for like 5 years after that.
Yeah,
Bing, bang, boom, knock it all out.
you think?
Yeah.
I don't know. They send us Christmas cards and stuff. They
Yeah,
keep on
but we
writing
don't
longer
really.
things
But let's
about it.
be real. We don't really like any of them.
No, I don't.
So let's just knock it out. Let's just get it all done.
I know, but like Stacy's kids are like 3 and 6. Like she's gonna want us to come back because she keeps on saying they're getting bigger.
I know, and they are getting bigger. Kids
Yeah.
fucking
They're
do
like,
that.
want to
man.
come back in 5 years?
I feel
Like
like
they're
if.
gonna be in that weird middle school age.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Maybe we should just.
Yeah, no, I'm not interested in seeing any middle school.
We see that all the pictures on the wall behind them are still in the shrink wrap from the store they bought them in. So all the pictures in the frames are the store-bought pictures that come in the frames.
When we got married, we knew that you had a big family, I had a big family, but really, we didn't really want to know any of them,
No.
Because,
We only get so much time off, and we're gonna put so many miles on the car,
oh, that's true,
and we're gonna go see people we don't like,
for sure.
and then we're not gonna see them. I just feel like it's setting a bad precedent that we go see them once, they're gonna expect us to come see them again.
Okay, so maybe we don't go, is that
Yeah,
what
I'm
you're saying?
saying we go do a road trip through Florida, and we don't see any of our cousins.
Whoa, you're saying we take a trip
To the state that they all live and just ignore them.
and just for us, we can do what we want to do?
I know, it's crazy, right? They don't come visit us.
I don't know.
Listen, think
I
about it,
don't
think
know,
about
I
it.
don't know.
They don't pack their little bags up with the baby stuff and they're like, get a cat sitter and come and visit us. No,
They have never gotten a cat sitter.
they've never gotten a cat sitter. But no, let's take an 18-hour road trip through the state of Florida, which is sinking, and come see all of our family.
You know what, honey? You're so right. I'm so glad you told me this, because it's true. We don't want to see any of
I
them.
don't want to see any
None
of
of
them. I don't like
So
them.
let's fuck this plan. Let's not even go to Florida.
No, let's pick a different state.
Okay, what about Vermont?
Oh, that is, what is there?
Well,
Yeah, I carry a clipboard everywhere I go to work.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that way I don't have to do any work. I pull up in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I come in.
Yeah.
I punch in.
Yeah.
I check my email.
Yeah.
I set my calendar to just meetings all day.
Yeah.
Then I put a clipboard under my arm.
Yeah.
And walk around the office. I'm at work 8 hours a day, not 1 minute of work getting done.
That's good.
They think I'm busy.
I use a pencil.
Oh,
Have you used pencil trick?
that's old school.
Yeah, it is. It's old school. So I mean, but I work with a bunch of older guys, so they get it. So just, you know, you put the pencil behind your ear,
Oh, yeah,
walk
yeah,
around,
yeah.
and you just go,
Oh, yeah, you are deep in thought.
pencil.
engineering
Look at a
something.
pencil. I'm in charge.
They don't know.
No,
They don't know.
because you can't work with a pencil. It's just, it's there to
Yeah.
say, I might have to write something down.
It's ready.
on your faults.
It's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like this. Look, you know what's on here? It's my grocery list. Really? They don't know. They don't know. Show you this. Avocados. That's all I'm getting this week.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they're gonna be right today. That's it. That's why I gotta get them today.
Oh, do you go shopping like every day?
See, I go to the store, right?
Right.
I got a clipboard on me.
Yeah.
And I walk around the store and get all the free samples. I don't shop for a damn thing. I don't shop for a goddamn thing. Yeah, right?
I'm gonna try that with a pencil.
Oh yeah, they'll think
That'll be great.
They'll think you're honoring them.
That's
They'll
okay.
be
That's
that's
great.
yeah.
You know what? I've got a pencil and an apron. I could probably walk out of it with.
Yeah, I don't want to work. I don't want to go shopping. I just look. They don't even know. They don't even know.
Man, that's great. That is so much better than my gig. Man, I have to go in and like I have to do two things before I get there.
I got jury duty last week.
Yeah?
Yeah. See what I did?
What?
I bought a suit.
Yeah.
I walked in a suit. They thought I was a lawyer. They didn't look at me. They didn't talk to me the entire time. I got paid for doing jury duty. All I did was sit there and go like this.
Man, what a
Not
great
doing the
idea.
thing I'm supposed to do.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to go on traffic court.
Oh.
Yeah, so I wore like an orange jumpsuit. Not a good idea. Not a good idea.
All right, what up, Detroit? No, not good enough. We're not playing for you tonight. You don't appreciate
No,
us.
that was weak. That was weak.
We come out here, we blood, sweat, and tears on the stage, and you just sit there and cheer. Do you know how much we give to you?
They don't know how much we give to them. They're not appreciative at all. I say we pack up and go home.
Yeah.
You guys are from Akron.
Shut up! Shut your mouth!
Who was that?
Who was that? I can't even see you there amongst all the people.
We're not from Akron. We're from where the Beatles are from.
That's right.
Sting is from.
We're
Where Phil Collins is from. All the greats.
All three of those people are from the same place.
Three of those people.
That's right, but you wouldn't know that because you don't appreciate
You don't know
music.
music.
You don't appreciate music.
Boo.
Hey, play them a solo. Let's see if they like it.
Okay.
Okay, let's sing. Do you like this? Not good enough! Not good enough! Are you out of your mind?
This Airbnb is kind of nice, right? What? You don't think it's nice?
Oh, it's nice.
We see that they've turned all the paintings in the Airbnb around to face the wall.
No, I just think there's like too much going on, you know what I mean? Like maybe we can take some of these nightstands and just put them outside.
Yeah, they only give us 2 towels.
It's
It's like in one face cloth.
Is that too many or
No.
It's just I'm not used to doing things for myself, you know.
Yeah.
So this is good that we're doing this. You know, we're gonna go to some vineyards. It's gonna be so nice, you know. And
It's like I don't know. I really think of like this state as like the vineyard state, I guess, but we can try it. As long as it gets like, you know, a little tipsy, I guess it's fine. I don't have any bottled water. Do you trust the drinking water here? What is the situation on that? I'm not sure.
I mean, I feel like maybe it's fine, but we could go. Maybe like we paid to be here. We don't have to stay here. We could go find water. Maybe there's pretty water to look at. I didn't do a good job of planning anything. I just sort of got the Airbnb and that was it.
Yeah, well, you know, this is for us.
Yeah.
You know, we should try to enjoy this.
Yeah, we can enjoy things.
We can enjoy things, just the two of us.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we don't deserve it.
Are you feeling guilty?
I'm feeling guilty.
You're feeling guilt. It's ruining the vibe. I
It's
feel
not-
it. Stop feeling guilty.
Okay, I'll put some more furniture outside.
What?
Hey, Johnson. Is it mind if I call you Johnson?
That's fine.
Great. Looking over your resume, you are perfect for the open position. We need a project manager of your status. It's great that you're available. We've been having this position open for months now.
Great.
I'm so glad. Just have one question. there's the filled out the form. The last question is, can you tell us why you want to work here? And you wrote, meh.
You know, I have, as you know, I have a lot of skills. And you know, I'm in very high demand, so it's kind of on you to entice me to work here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we do with the benefits package and the
Yeah.
salary.
Nah.
I've been in the HR game for a decade myself, and that normally brings every other candidate we brought in is like, what are the benefits? Or what's the salary and the location of the place to their other, like their gym or their house.
Yeah.
So those are the things we offer.
Right. Well, I'm special and I'm different.
Oh, I like to think that every one of our employees is special.
Meh.
Okay. If you don't want the job, that's fine.
No, I'm actually very interested in this job. I like your fantasy football platform, and I'd really like to work for you guys.
Okay, that's good. That's good thing. That's an interest. I will put that on the form itself. That's the thing that you like to bring in here. That's fantastic. You know what? I think this is going to actually work out after all. It's going to be great.
Meh.
Well, what do you think? I think you look great.
Really?
Yeah. This is like a good three-piece suit.
Makes
It's
me
like
look
a
tall.
yeah.
I don't want to look tall.
What?
I'm not tall.
Okay.
I want to be short. I was born short. I want to stay short. I don't want things that make me look
Well,
tall.
the pants they're gonna be hems, so you don't have to worry about like they're looking a little.
Yes, you know. Let me take it the bottom. Let me take the bottom right up.
Yeah,
No, I don't want the bottom taken off because then people think I'm tall.
you'll
Yes,
look.
I do. You're just above average.
No, you don't understand. I've never worn pants that fit properly. They're always too long because I'm short. I want to be short. If people just let me be short, I just want to put something that looks nice, then it makes me look like the short person that I am.
Okay.
Excuse me.
What? I'm not an incredibly short person, but I
Second
celebrate
reading.
myself.
Second reading.
Okay. All right.
I celebrate my height.
Okay. We have it
I'm
on
not
there.
ashamed to be an average sized male. Perfectly fine. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm just average. I'm totally average. Why are you trying to make me something I'm not? Why are you trying to make me special? I just need a suit to wear to my brother's wedding. Who's tall, by the way.
Well, shame on him.
Hey, thank you for coming to your physical. You look fine. Have a good day.
Well, no.
I'd like to get these things over with. Big man boom, you know, get you in and out.
No, I'm sorry, doctor. I just can't accept that.
So are you ready for the next patient, doctor?
Yes, let's go.
Okay. No.
I'm here.
No.
You're good.
Is this how you treat all of your patients? Because I will not pay my bill if this is.
So you've been here so long, we have to charge you 2 copays now.
What the
We have to charge you 2 copays?
I
I'm gonna run your card again.
No, I have been here less than a minute. You haven't even gone over any of my blood work or any of my x-rays.
Fine.
No. No, you know what? I will write scathing reviews on health grades and WebMD and Google, and I will absolutely destroy you if you don't take me seriously.
I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm the office manager here. But you see, if we kept you any longer, then the insurance would pay for it. They only pay for 30-second appointments. That's all your insurance covers. So I'm afraid, the insurance isn't going to cover this, and we're going to have to give you an incredibly large bill.
See,
And the
Your-
more you
your
talk, the
tone-
number is just.
okay.
I'm just letting you know. It's just the way it is.
Can we just do like a timeout? Can we do like a timeout? Like
Insurance
pause the
doesn't have
billing?
a timeout. It
Okay.
goes 24/7, 365 and a quarter days a year. It never stops.
Your tone is
It
just so
just
reassuring, but I know
always-
that this is not good for me.
It's fine.
I just feel like
Insurance really has you in your good health in mind. But
Oh, that other guy said you were fine? No, your blood pressure's way elevated.
I
don't know what happened.
I know!
Like, you were probably fine like a day ago, but now, ooh, you are.
Should I call the funeral home? Is she not okay?
I mean,
I'm gonna call it.
That feels like a jump.
We like to say.
So your profile said you're from Vermont?
yeah,
What is
yeah, the Green State. Green Mountain State. Green Mountain State. Sorry, it's Green Mountain State.
I feel like anyone from Vermont's kind of boring. There's really not a lot to do. There's not a lot of culture.
Oh my God.
So like you're kind of, I'm gonna be honest, you're kind of not off to a good start. I'm from New York.
Oh,
And in New York, there's a lot of things to do. You can go to a
do you
city.
mean, but are you like New York State or New York City?
The city.
Oh, so you didn't clarify that on your profile. I thought you was from like upper New York State, and I figured we were gonna go perfect.
Oh. Oh, so I'm not
I
out.
was thinking maybe like Poughkeepsie or something. You have a real Poughkeepsie vibe about you.
Ew, Poughkeepsie.
I know, but I still thought you were.
You see that Miles is wearing an I Heart NY, but shirt on the bottom that says, but only the city.
Oh,
I hate Poughkeepsie.
so am I.
It's gross.
Isn't it? It's like the worst part of New York.
Yeah. It's. Oh, you hate that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm from Montpelier. That's the capital city.
Oh.
I mean, it's not New York. Let's face it. Nothing is.
What is?
Nothing is, right? Am I right? But you know, it's just so much fucking better.
Okay. I'll say how tall the tallest building in New York City is. And
Okay.
you'll say how tall the tallest building in Montpelier is, right?
Okay, fine.
1, 2, 3.
2
120
floors.
stories.
Does an attic count?
There's a what?
An attic.
No!
Well, that'll give us 2.5. We're closer.
Oh my god.
We have so much in common. I'm basically from New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What borough?
Connecticut.
Found all these lemons.
What? Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know, it's a nice decoration. We're in this new Airbnb in Charleston, South Carolina, and they got fruit everywhere, but is it like, make lemonade? Is it like a message for us? Like they want us to do something with our vacation and we should do it because we should be getting that message from the Airbnb?
Shh. Hey, you guys okay in here? Oh, if you need anything, just open the pocket doors. My family's on the other side.
Oh,
So if you need anything.
we haven't met, I didn't know you were over there.
Yeah, it didn't say whole apartment. It said we have a 3-room suite that's attached to the house.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got the lemons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. They're great.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're,
Great.
They're
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay.
So if you need anything, we're behind the pocket doors.
okay,
Okay.
I need, now that you're here,
I mean, I'm not here. I'm here,
Oh.
but I can be here if you need something. So.
I need something.
Okay.
But not if it's too much trouble. I was just
Okay.
wondering if you could, we're not really good at vacationing, taking care of ourselves, doing what we like to do.
That's
We
a
don't
shame.
really
You
know
should
what
always
we
make
like
time
to.
for yourselves.
What are we supposed to do with the lemons? Can you tell us?
Are we supposed to ask about the lemon?
Are we, I don't know.
Well, it's whatever. I mean, you can put it in your tea. You can make a slow tea. You can make a sweet tea. You can make a lemon meringue pie. We have 2 lemon trees out back, and it's the fresh citrus smell. Right.
You can see that all the art on the wall too is lemon themed, including a large poster in the middle that says, "When life gives you lemons, make lemonade."
Like it's kind of a symbol for like people think, oh, it's the sour, most bitterest fruit, but it's like it's so versatile.
Okay.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is we should definitely get to work making lemonade for the people on the other side of the door.
We have.
Oh, honey, we have a full pitcher in the fridge at all times.
Okay, so you
This isn't a migrant worker farm. I make the lemons myself and put them in the bowls and on the veranda just so you can have fresh lemons.
It's really stressing me
Yeah,
out.
I'm sorry. She's very stressed out, and I think that your
Bless your heart. She said
your
you're
loving,
gonna travel. I'm sorry.
your loving gesture has really made her feel guilty.
I don't know how to handle this.
All right, would you like me to take some of the lemons back?
Yes.
All right, so
Do you want my luggage?
no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close the pocket door.
Do you
I want you to use the app and make a complaint about the lemons, then I will come around and knock officially. You will let me in, and I'll take the lemons out that way.
Complain on the app?
Yeah, that way, because I can't cross the threshold of the pocket door. It's just if you need something, use the app or knock, and I'll come around.
Okay. I feel like you kind of have crossed the threshold just a little
No,
bit.
no, my hands, it's just They're gonna know.
Are they?
They're gonna know.
No, they're not.
They are gonna know that you burned their house down, just like the prophecy has foretold.
Nobody believes in prophecies. How many times is the earth supposed to end? The world's supposed to end? We get these dates all the time. Just because something said I was going to burn down the Joneses' house
And
on
then you
March
burned down the
31st,
Joneses' house.
2023, and I happen to do it, doesn't mean it's a prophecy. I mean, I read the prophecy, so therefore I knew the prophecy. Hence, it wasn't really a prophecy. What?
That's a stick figure drawing that looks an awfully lot like you.
Why? Because it's got big hair?
I mean, you got good hair. I am jealous. And it's holding fire. And this date, while it's in cuneiform, would translate exactly to the date that you
March
burned
31st,
that. Yes.
2023. I understand that.
You doubt?
You know, ever since you found Nosferatu's book, it's becoming a real pain in our ass.
Well, you never go down to the basement.
I am Nosferatu the vampire. But I've been receiving visions. Visions of one specific man located in Cumberland, Rhode Island. And all specific details about his life.
I'm gonna get you a book.
We now return to AMC's 12 Angry Men.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guys, I went out for pizza. Did you vote yet?
Yes.
Yes, 2 guilties to no innocence.
Yeah.
So it's 2 to none. So there were 10 people who abstained from voting while I was getting your pizzas?
Oh, you got pizza?
Yeah, that's my job. Get you guys food when you need it.
No, I know, thanks.
So you had a vote. It was 2 to
Well,
stick.
there's only 2 of us here. I just came because I slept in the hotel room. Those beds are so comfortable.
Right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, we
They're great.
appreciate something an instant murder trial. We take care of our juries here.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, as soon as the other 9 show up, we're gonna start voting, right? We're gonna get.
We already got 2.
Yeah,
We got 2, so we're almost. Look, I'll vote 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you're counting your vote as 2?
No, I'll count.
Oh, you vote as well, as well, okay.
Yeah, because that way we're like a third of the way through.
Yeah, I can't report that.
So,
back to
no,
the
a
judge.
quarter of the way
All
through.
12.
I'm so bad at math.
At the same time.
It's a quarter because it's 3 of 12.
Well, Scott, I was
That's true.
looking
I'm
at
sorry.
Scott, and I'm like, Scott's definitely going to say guilty.
Yeah, that won't fly with the judge. I gotta bring
That's
in the
true,
actual
yeah.
votes.
I'm worried about Henry.
Henry was on the fence.
Yeah, and he's waffled with
You,
He's like,
the
I
jury
don't know,
system is
we walk.
sacred in our country. It's essentially an unwritten 4th branch of government. You have the check and balances on the justice system. The judge is there adjudicating the trial, but you're deciding guilty or innocent. It's the people are deciding.
Yeah, I gotta be out of here by Wednesday.
Yeah.
You're out of here when the full 12-vote verdict is in and it's unanimous.
So it could be today.
So it could be today.
Yeah.
It could be out early.
Yeah, but we
Can
need
we
all
stay
12.
until Wednesday?
I mean, if you vote
Because the
today.
hotel's nice.
You can
No,
have fire.
no, we're gonna, that's it. That's the end of the engagement. But we
Okay, in
need
that
all
case, I'm
12.
gonna vote not guilty, just so we get to stay for a couple more days. If you need to leave, I mean, I can vote guilty. I wasn't really feeling it anyway.
Yeah.
I just thought, you know, if you said for a couple more days, because I need to do math.
Yeah,
This bed is so.
We fast forward to 1 day later.
Guys, I got the Thai food
Oh
all
my
over.
god.
I mean,
Have you seen the other 9 jurors?
no.
Why won't they come to the meeting room?
They check in. They all had a pencil or a clipboard. We signed them in this morning. What happened to them? They should be in the room.
No, it's just the 3 of us again.
I've been thinking everyone
They
else
went
is using the
deadlocked.
bathroom. They came by, they checked in.
Yeah. Bless you.
She told me every time they went out to use the bathroom. They just left.
Well, I don't
They're
know. I'm saying
walking
they
around
come back.
downtown Charleston, having a blast at the city's expense.
I don't know. Are 9 people wandering around with clipboards and pencils?
Probably. No one's gonna stop them.
Well, we can't because we have to be locked in this room. It's a sequestered jury.
If you're not locked in the room, you can use the facilities. You can excuse yourself.
Well, now you told me I can use a bathroom. I've been holding it for 8 hours a day.
We expect you guys
That's
to come
not good
back.
for my
We're gonna go
kidneys.
use 2 separate bathrooms.
Oh. Guys, I got to college, you son of a bitch!
Alright, I've been thinking about it. And if we're gonna make it really big, we're gonna have to have British accents. If we wanna make it really, really big, as really established, respected musicians in the band, we gotta be British.
Well, I don't understand. We are not British at all.
No, we're not.
But we shall try, because I think you are right. I think I see a lot of the larger bands have that rich British accent.
Yeah.
Like the Beatles and Phil Collins and Sting. You know
Forget about it. I'm Sting. No.
Yeah.
Keep it going for Space Trash! Let's hear more for Nice Things! And loud noises for Bengay Fever! And let's keep for Thank you all for coming out. If you hadn't had a chance to do a donation yet, we've got the QR codes, we got cash. We are here every Friday at 8 p.m., every Saturday at 7 and 9 p.m. I've memorized all of your faces, so I hope to see you all again. Thanks for coming out, everyone.